Okay, here with Josiah Sanders. I know you guys just kind of finished up a tough loss, overtime loss to a prolific prep. What were some of your takeaways from that game?
I think my takeaways is just that if we bring energy, we can play with anybody in the country. I think a lot of our stuff is just little things like boxing out a little bit more, playing in transition, taking care of the ball a little bit more. And we did it for, I'd say 95% of the game, but just when it came down to the last couple minutes, we made a couple mistakes. So I think it's good. It'll be good to learn from and just go into the future games knowing that we can compete at a high level, and we'll just take the good things and then build on it from there.
Yeah, for sure. You finished with 38 points, 10 boards, 5 assists. Stuffed the stat sheet a lot. Talk about your game. How do you impact winning?
I'll say I just try to do everything I can on the court. I think one thing I've been trying to work on is just my rebounding, just using my body to get in that paint a little bit more. But I'd say I like to be a threat on the court at all times, whether that's on defense or whether that's on offense, just for opposing teams to know that I'm on the court and they won't be able to help off me. They're going to have to come up with a defensive scheme to guard me. And then from there, just using my basketball IQ to get my teammates involved, just kind of making the right play. And I think that was on display this game, and I'll try to show it in the future as well.
Talk about your basketball journey. How did you get started, and how did you get to where you are today?
So I started when I was super young. I like to be competitive, and so I saw my brother and my sister out there playing, so I was like, I got to get in that. So I've been playing since a young age. I've been playing for Coach Moskowitz, who I'm playing for right now, for about 6 years, so I have a really good relationship with him. I played AAU with him, played on the Under Armour circuit, and then transferred to Colorado Prep my sophomore year. Came out of Colorado, I wasn't really known or anything, but I think just my role changed from sophomore year to junior year to senior year. Just kind of kept my head down, kept working, and just trying to display my talent at a high level.
Yeah, any other, we were talking about this off camera a little bit, but you have an athletic family and stuff like that. Just kind of touch on that, who are the athletes in your family, and what was it like growing up in an athletic family like that?
Yeah, I think my dad, my brother played football. My mom, she was one of the best racquetball players in the country. And then my sister, she played basketball growing up. So for me, they're super supportive. They're there every step of the way. Even if it's not about, you should have done a different type of shot, you should have made a different move here. It's just a lot about effort and just giving everything I can on the court and not leaving any regrets out there.
Yeah, and where did they play?
So my brother, he played in Colorado. I'm from Colorado, so my brother played at Air Force for 4 years, and then he did the graduate transfer program and went over to Stanford, played for 2 years. And then he's done playing now. He's just in the Air Force. And then my sister, she played high school basketball and then played in college as well for about a year. Had ankle surgery, and so she kind of done with that. But then my dad, he played at a small school called Central Washington, played football. He was a running back up there, so he's a running back. So he's always talking about working hard, getting in there, being gritty. So I take that from him. And then my mom, she's loud, man. I love her, but she's always out there just making sure I'm doing whatever I can to help my team win the game. And that kind of comes from her athletic background as well.
Gotcha. What position your brother play in football?
My brother, he was a quarterback. So he played quarterback his whole life. I considered playing football. After one season, I was like, nah, I'm going to stick to basketball.
Yeah, okay.
But I think for him, he just kind of knows, he's smart. So he reads, whether it's football or basketball, he's reading the game, he's analyzing everything at a high level. So I think I kind of take that from him as well.
Yeah, what type of advice have they all shared with you as you're looking to go to college next season?
I think they've just been talking a lot about keeping my head down and working hard. I've been doing that my whole life, and I just got to continue that into college. So they playing at a high level in college for football, basketball, whatever it is. They're just kind of telling me just to make sure that I'm doing the right things off the court, to make sure I'm prepared when I get on the court, and then on the court just giving it all I have, because they have firsthand experience. So for them, I'm just kind of learning from what to do and also what not to do.
Mm-hmm. What are some of your strengths as a player?
I say some of my strengths. I think really just, I think my shooting, as it was on display tonight, I've been working on that, just making sure I'm staying in the gym. But I think just getting downhill, getting in the paint, and whether that's me scoring and producing points, or whether that's me drawing two and kicking out and getting assists. I think just being able to get my feet in that paint and make plays for there, I think I'm really good at that. And then on defense as well, just using my body. I think being physical, I'm pretty much bigger than most of the guards I play against. So just kind of using my physicality to push guards over, and keep doing that at a high level. But yeah.
Yeah, play with a ton of energy, a lot of toughness and stuff like that. Where does that high motor come from?
I'd say just the confidence I have from the preparation I put in. I think back home, I put in a lot of work. So just knowing that when I come play at a high level, all the stuff that's going on in the environment, it's just basketball. So just making sure I keep it within that 94 feet and I'm playing hard, doing whatever I can to win the game. I never want to lose a game. I never want to walk off saying that someone beat me, someone did better than me. So just doing everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen every time I step on that court.
What do you hope to improve on, between now and getting to campus in Colorado?
I'd say the biggest thing I want to improve on is just my leadership. I think I stepped into that role a lot this year, but if I could just be a little bit more vocal. I think I lead by example well, but if I can be more vocal for my teammates, help put them in the right positions, it'll be big down the stretch, and especially going in as a freshman at Colorado next year, I'll have sophomores, juniors, seniors, so just making sure I'm vocal so they can hear me. I'll be a freshman incoming, but I still want to make an impact right away. I still want to play my game, so just making sure I'm loud, and then just making sure I make open shots. If I'm getting them in the game, I got to knock them down every time. And watching college basketball this year especially, I learned that you don't get a lot of easy shots. So when you get the open ones, you got to knock them down.
What made Colorado the right fit for you?
I'd say just the relationship I have with the coaching staff. I've been talking to them for about a year and a half, 2 years, and just they pursued the same message and they were consistent with it for about a year and a half. So I trusted them and they trust me. And then just the situation, it's not even about them being 45 minutes down the road. It's about them being the best program to put me in the NBA, best program to develop me, and a program that believed in me early on and took a shot on me, and I'm willing to take a shot on them as well.
What are they getting in Josiah Sanders off the floor?
I say they're getting someone who likes to have fun. I'm from the area, so I know a good amount of people, and I want to have fun there. But I also want to just stay locked in and bring everyone together. It's college, so it's my first time experiencing it. It's everyone else's first time experiencing it. So make sure that we can stay together off the court, and then stay together on the court as well. It'll translate both ways.
Okay, I know we were talking off camera a little bit. Your mom is from Mexico, and you're looking into playing with the Mexican national team in the future as a possibility.
Yeah.
How cool would it be for you to represent Mexico in the future?
I think it'd be super cool. I've been hanging out with my dad's side of the family my whole life growing up for about 16, 17 years. And just be able to tap into my mom's side, who I actually just got to go over and meet this summer. It would be super cool just to represent the whole Mexican side of things, just to represent them at the highest level possible. It would be an amazing opportunity, and I actually got my dual citizenship about a year and a half to 2 years ago. So for me, just to even have that opportunity to represent them, represent someone or people completely different than what's over here, it'd be a great opportunity. So I'm looking forward to that, maybe doing that in the near future.
For sure. A few more questions, but if you had a hashtag to describe yourself, what would that hashtag be and why?
I say hashtag lion. I think for me, people say that they're a dog or whatever, but I really like to be different. I want to be a lion. I mean, I don't want to be like a little pup out here playing basketball. I want to be the best. I want to come out and play gritty every time.
Yeah. Well, you got the mane too.
Yeah, people be saying that too, so it works.
Nice. And we'll wrap it with this, but what's your message to the Colorado fans that are excited about your commitment?
I would say just keep buying tickets, keep watching Colorado basketball. They're doing great things this year, and I know once I get there, we'll continue to do great things as well. So make sure you're coming out to games, you staying tapped into Colorado basketball as a whole. We're gonna make it a movie for sure.
Awesome, thank you, man.